What's up? How are you?
I'm good, man. I just took a little walk, a little sweaty, but feeling good.
There you go. First of all, congratulations on over 1 billion streams. That is insane.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's very crazy.
It's crazy. So I read that you had signed a record deal in college as a junior, and then you kind of put it to the side and wanted to finish it off. Is that right?
Yeah, basically I sound like a publishing deal, just like as a songwriter and producer. I like wasn't really focused on the artist thing. And then, but I was like, I'm gonna finish school anyways. I was already like 3/4 of the way there. Um, and then yeah, stuff didn't really start happening like crazy until after school and I moved to LA. So yeah.
That's awesome. And then you release an EP, Lost in the Light, which had the single The Other.
Yes.
And then you began writing for other artists, like you did
Mhm.
Celine Dion, you did Cheat Codes and Demi Lovato, No Promises, right?
Yeah.
And what was that like to start writing for other people?
Crazy. I mean, it's super different just in like the songs I write for myself are definitely a little more personal, but yeah, I kind of like I think No Promises was like my big thing. Like I remember going into radio stations like when I was releasing I Like Me Better, and like it would always be like, oh, like he wrote and produced No Promises for Cheat Codes, and like that song was just hitting. Um so yeah, I mean it was really tight, very tight.
That's awesome. And then, of course, you released in 2017 I Like Me Better, which was a sleeper hit and became this huge
Yeah.
hit all over the world. What was that like for you?
I mean, insane. You know, I made that song in my bedroom, and I really just had like no idea it would do that. It was like one of the fastest songs I ever wrote, and then, yeah, I mean, it was so massive. It changed my life in every single way. So,
It's incredible. And then, of course,
yeah,
you have a new album out right now, How I'm
yeah.
Feeling. And I got to say, man, this is like, it's like a work of art. I mean, it is
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
really, really authentic, human. It goes through the entire range of emotions that I think most of us have.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. But what was that process like for you recording it? I mean, especially something so personal.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty intense. You know, when I set out to start it, I didn't even know that if I actually like could make it. I had no idea what it was going to be like. I was actually like pretty depressed and like dealing with that. Um, so the album for me really marks like this progression of like where I was like a year and a half ago to where I am now, and it's yeah, it means a lot to me.
And what was that? Were you nervous at all about? I mean, so there's not a lot of people that openly talk, freely about their own mental health struggles.
Yeah.
And that has been something that you've done completely freely. And that's obviously, of course, evident in the album too. Was that ever a worry for you at all?
Yeah, in the beginning, like I was very nervous, you know, but I'd kind of started to get to a place where I was doing a little bit better, and I think that gave me the confidence to be like I don't know, as I got better and as like people helped me, I just figured like if I put my story out and kind of explain what I was going through, that other people would probably relate to it, and you know, if that can do anything, then like it makes me feel a little bit more free from my own demons, and I think it also helps other people with their own demons as well. So
Absolutely. And I'm a huge proponent of therapy. I think
yeah, same.
everybody should go to therapy. I think it should be like required.
Yeah,
And that's something I've actually seen you talk about in interviews as well, that
yeah,
you're very open about that. And
yeah,
why is that? What does that do for you? I mean, not to,
yeah.
but what does that do for you?
No, no. For me, it's just like every week, you know, it's like I still, in this time, I'm doing like Zoom sessions with my therapist. I literally just talked to her today. I don't, it's just like a safe space where it's like, there's no like, you know, no like weird, like, oh, my one friend like knows this about me, but not this about me. And it's sort of like, she knows everything and has this like unbiased view. So I think that's really, I don't know, it's really helpful. And I feel like I can just say literally anything, like all the things you don't ever want to say to anybody. It's like you can say that to your therapist, because we all have stuff inside of us that we're ashamed of or we're working through that's really hard to talk about. And it's really good to have like one place that you can really let that out. So
And is another place for you your music?
100%. Yeah. I mean, my music is really like just, yeah, how I confront and even kind of discover what's going on inside of me, you know? Um, a lot of, yeah, I just feel like I have a lot of experiences that at first I don't really know. I don't process them. And then I make a song about it and I'm like, okay, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So.
And on How I'm Feeling, you've got some pretty dope collaborations. You've got Alessia Cara and your second one, I believe, with BTS, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So how did
Yeah.
those come about? That's pretty sweet to have them on your album.
Yeah. It's funny because I was actually I wasn't expecting to do any collabs for the album really, but then I met BTS and they asked me to do the remix for their song Make It Right. And then I was like, oh, I have a song for my album. They loved it. And it became, a collab. And then Alessia, I had like written like a demo of the song Canada with some friends. And then I FaceTimed her. We met a couple times and showed her the song and she loved it. And then she wrote her part. Yeah, each collab kind of happened in its own way, but I love the songs.
The other thing that I love what you've done with this record is you haven't really gone about it the traditional way in regards to releasing it. So you haven't released a single and then, potentially a second single and then the album comes out.
Yeah.
You were like doing it every week. I mean, what was that strategy? I loved it, but what was in your mind to do that?
For me, I just feel like the album took so long to like really, I wanted it to come a lot earlier, but I was kind of struggling a lot. So it just didn't happen. And so once I finally started writing a lot, I was like, I don't want to wait till it's all done. I just want to start releasing songs as I finish them. And then, once I feel like I've said all I want to say with this album, then I'll cap it and then release the rest of it. It was kind of the way it was.
With your record, obviously you were touring and that's kind of put on hold right now.
Yeah.
Are you just once all this has cleared up and it's safe, are you just going right back on the road, or what can we expect from you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, still have make tour dates, and I'm just hoping to be able to do as many of them as possible. And I just hope everything gets safe. And aside from that, I'm going to be releasing, I think, still a lot more music this year because I'm in quarantine. I'm in my studio right now. Like I'm making so much shit. So I'm really excited.
No, that's awesome. So we might even have more to look forward to by the time this is all
Hell
over.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So I have a game if you're down to play. It's called I Like Me Better. And it's going to be, so what I would like you to do, I'm going to give you two things and you're going to tell me I like me better when I'm with X or Y. Okay.
Okay.
Is that cool?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. I Like Me Better with Lauv. Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles?
I like me better with Cocoa Pebbles for sure.
Okay, correct answer. Dog or cat?
I can't. I like me better with dog. With the dog. Yeah.
That's a correct answer.
Yeah.
You like me better with beach or city?
I like me better with city.
City. Okay, correct. PlayStation or Xbox?
I guess I like me better with Xbox. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Lauv. That was an incorrect answer.
Like that.
That's what we have on the cards. That's incorrect. Writing music or listening to music?
I like me better when I'm writing music, I think. Yeah.
Okay, correct answer. Yeah. Sunrise or sunset?
I like me better. Ooh. I'm going to go sunset. Yeah, sunset.
Okay, correct answer. Both, and this is for the grand prize finale, okay? Like me better, you like you better when you are being interviewed by me, Kyle, or literally any other hosts in the world, including Oprah?
Oh, bro, I mean, I like me better when I'm being interviewed by Kyle.
Yeah, that is
before we did this interview. Let's go.
That is the correct answer, and you have won. We're in quarantine, so we got to deal with what we got. But it is a stuffed cat that a listener sent, and we're not sure if it was supposed to be funny or creepy. But now it's yours. So congratulations. Yeah, we're going to have that sent to you. Not at all.
I always wanted stuffed cat. I
love it. Brother, thank you so much for talking with me. When you got more music comes out, let me know. We're going to talk again, and I look forward to everything you're doing, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Talk to you soon.
Safe.
You too.
Yeah.